When I was in elementary school, my mother used to send me to the butcher shop to buy meat for Sunday dinner. And I was fascinated by the butcher's wife. She was a tiny, gaunt, wrinkled woman. She reminded me a lot of my box turtle. I had a pet box turtle at the time, and she had the same wrinkles around her tiny eyes as my box turtle. But the thing that really fascinated me about the butcher's wife was her cough. When you went into the shop, a little bell rang in the apartment in the back, and she would appear in a cloud of cigarette smoke from behind a checkered curtain. She never stopped coughing. I help you. And she always spit into a hanky that she quickly put into her pocket. And she wheezed when she talked. And I could just see this giant worm in her throat, twisting and releasing, torturing her. Now her husband, the butcher, was a big, fat bull of a man with a shaved head and big folds of fat on his neck. And he never said a word. He would just come out from the back, tie a bloody apron around his waist, go into a walk-in cooler, pull a big slab of meat off of the hook, throw it onto the butcher block, and cut it up with a razor-sharp cleaver. And the only sounds in that butcher shop were her cough and the sound of his cleaver against the butcher block. And when she took my money, I could smell the liquor on her breath, and that disgusted me, because my family did not approve of women who smoked and drank. But in that funny way that life has of teaching us our lessons, I got pneumonia. And for months and months, I coughed. I coughed just like she had. And I could just feel that giant worm inside my throat, twisting and releasing, twisting and releasing, twisting and releasing, torturing me the way it had tortured her. And that began to make me ask some questions. What if the liquor was her way of coping with her life, her silent life with that bloody bull of a man? And what if the cough was her only way of speaking, her only way of crying out behind that checkered curtain? The butcher's wife.